Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Hello. Welcome to another stream. 3, 2, 1. Bang. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another stream. We're back. We're back better than ever. Welcome. So, right off the bat, it looks like we want to be bearish, but to me, it looks like we want to be bullish. And what I mean by that is you see we're in that daily fair value gap, right? But you see when this 4-hour fair value gap to the downside, or in this 1-hour fair value gap to the downside, right? So what will be interesting is that if 930, it'll be different. If 930 rips us higher, we're not anticipating a pushback down lower. Okay? Now, yes, it has this fair value gap, but if 930 rips us up higher, I think it's going to go like that. But right off the bat, we're automatically trading lower from that 4-hour PD array, targeting these lows. You can see we bounced off of consequent encroachment. We traded lower. We bounced off consequent encroachment of the fair value gap once. Now we're trading up higher. We're also going to draw out midnight open here. Midnight open. Bang. What's up, Frax? What's up, Ethan? What's up, Will? What's up, Miguel? What's up, Norks? Welcome. So that is what I'm ideally looking at. As you can see, we're bouncing off of consequent correction of that daily fair value gap. We also have a lot of inefficiency up here that I think we would want to go to. And to put the cherry on top, let's see if we have SMT. Put the cherry on top. 750. We don't have SMT. I mean, with these lows we do. But we'll see. Anyhow, I think we're going to be bullish. What's up, Camelot? No, I don't send people messages on TikToks. I'm on NQ, not MNQ. Good call. Good call. So this is the last week I'm going to be trading my Apex accounts. After that, I'm going to be trading different accounts. I'll still be live streaming, don't worry. But I will be trading different accounts. But let's get it. Let's have a good week, guys. You're in longs? All right. Don't forget to log in. I did log in. This time. You caught me. But we're waiting for price action to give us this displacement at 930. Right, 930 is going to kind of tell us what's going to happen here. And until then, we're going to be patient. You know the deal. You know how we do it. You know the deal. Not a lot of people are streaming today, eh? Tanya's not streaming. Who else isn't streaming? Is Patrick streaming? Patrick's streaming. 1 second, chat. 2 minutes till 9:30. I mean, we got PMI at 10 a.m. Right? Or is this a different week? No, this is PMI at 10 a.m. It's exactly what's coming. A lot of people tired from the weekend. She's not a ninja. She is. What's my take on December? It's lower volatility. We're already down 0.8%. We're looking like reacting to it. We have 50 seconds. I have a feeling it's just gonna soup this low, and it's going to turn up, but we could very much likely see these lows getting taken. I don't want to be trading for lows, though. I want to be looking for longs today. I want to be looking for longs today. Hey, Ben, what are your thoughts on going into the day? I'm ideally looking for longs, but right now it looks like a bearish market. So we'll see what 930 does in 20 seconds. How many monitors do I use? 2. Makes you decide your narrative. I made a YouTube video on it in my boot camp. Alright. It's 9:30. We rip up higher at 9:30 right away. We're into a 5-minute order block. Fair value gap. Boom. Instantly rips up even higher. Beautiful reaction there on 9:30. Like I said, I'm bullish, so this is exactly what I want to be seeing. And why do I want to see bullish 9:30? Isn't that manipulation, Ben? Well, we're not in the profile where we need manipulation because we already manipulated into the fair value gap. So if we trade up here, then that's kind of confirmation and not manipulation. So I would want to see it body above that high before we engage in anything. I would want to see it be above that high. That's ideal. But we just got to be patient. Just got to be patient. What makes me decide my narrative? You got to watch the YouTube video, brother. Good morning, Ullman. Not a lot of people are in stream today, eh? Some people are waking up late. Some people are enjoying their Thanksgiving still. Good morning, user. So we're pushing down lower right away. Right now it's a 9:30 time distortion. So we stay away from it for a little. Typical 9:30 time distortion profile. Happy December. Happy December. Ugh. Market's been pissing me off. Markets have been a little bit weird. Wow. Bitcoin. Back down to 85. It almost went sub 80. Bitcoin's down 5% in one day. Meta is... I feel like all these stocks are going to recover. I feel like we're ripping lower, chat, but I don't think this is what's going to happen for the rest of the day. Call me crazy, but I think we're going to turn up because you see this daily chart. Whoops. You see this daily chart. You see this daily fair value gap here. Like, I personally think we're going to turn up. Let's mark out minute open again because I didn't have it. Yeah, right? Touches minute open again, rejects off of it. Activation fee with Apex. This discount ends, I believe, tonight or tomorrow. It's $10 on the 100Ks, 80% off. It's the Black Friday Cyber Monday deal. No, I'm not trading gold right now. But beautiful reaction. It trades down lower and kind of takes that liquidity barely and then knocks off of midnight open, right? Again, like I said, we are bullish today. This is ideally what we want to be waiting for, is the bullishness. The bullishness. Why is 9:30 significant? It's an injection of volatility with market open, so a lot of manipulation happens at that time. I have a bunch of YouTube videos on that if you want to dive deep into it. What, Camelot? What is your profile photo? Is that John Pork? Go to channel. Bro, what? When does the Apex deal end? I believe tomorrow. What it is if you use code Ben, you can get a $10 activation fee on the 100Ks. Everything else is $40 activation fees instead of 200. 80% off. You can pass in 1 day. Gets rid of the consistency rule in the combine. But right now we're waiting for price action to rip up higher above this high. Engage into longs there. So far, it looks like we're beautifully disrespecting some bearish PD arrays. You can see this 4-hour candle starting to turn up again back into this fair value gap, which is showing a little bit of a rejection. And yeah, either or, it looks like it's going to move up. But it's still very early into the session. Yes, Splashy. But there'll be another activation fee discount. There will be another one. We just got to wait for a fair value gap displacement above that high. So we broke above the high, but we didn't have that fair value gap displacement. So we just need to be patient. I've never bought a funded account. How does buying it with your code work? You just type my code in at checkout and it gives you the discount. So when you go to checkout buy the product, you just put code Ben in the coupon code section. I want to see outfit above the highs. Yes, me too. I think this was our manipulation. Right? And the 930 manipulation was a wick below near midnight open. Right? I'm not going to be taking this fair value gap entry, but I will base the next trade off of it, which means if we do that, we form another fair value gap, I'm going to take a long because of this reaction. But right now, we're very prone to just ripping down lower again. Not enough information for me, but this could be the last string of confirmation, which means that we could look for a long because price action respected this fair value gap here. We just got to wait. Be patient. Wait for the right time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What are the rules for Apex on the account? Ben, just type it in ChatGPT. There's a I don't want to explain it wrong and then you mess it up. So just type it in ChatGPT. Do you take into account the bearish fair value gaps above? Yes. But my narrative is stronger than other PE arrays. And we just bodied above a bearish fair value gap. We traded into the version and also into a daily fair value gap. So bullishness is ideal, my option here. So far, it's reacting greatly to that fair value gap. It looks like I might want to get into a long here. How would this long work? About contract size like right there. Partial up there. And then TP, I could do an equilibrium of that range. So I'll take a long back up onto this order block here, which is a beautiful reaction now. So if it trades back into that order block down there, I'm going to take the long and I'm going to move my stop loss right here. So this will be 32 contracts, just right here. So we'll do $500 divided by 32 divided by 2. So most obviously it's December. We cut risk. This would be 8 contracts. We have the right bias. That's what I think. But I think we can even go back up to London highs here. But we need to just wait for the right timing, right? Wait for the right time. I want to see it retrade into that order block or leave a fair value gap, then trade into it. I know there's 10 a.m. news, guys. I know. I'm playing with smaller risk. The way I'm attacking this trading day is multiple trades, smaller risk. I'm going to get into a long here.
Order filled.
Oh, that's why I didn't play sound. I didn't have Trade of 8 open. Why was it so quiet? Open volume mixer. Oh, that's why. Because Google Chrome's so low on my volume mixer. All right. That's my runner TP, okay? It's my runner TP. My main point of reference here is going to be these highs, okay? That's going to be my first partial. Once we take these highs, risk is off the trade. But I feel like we could use multiple entries here. Let's see. Interesting. I think it's, wow. Oh, I'm not using a stop loss. I'll have to exit. I don't have time. Hold on, chat. I'll have to exit manually. I don't have time to place it. Oh, no. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Oh, that's not where I wanted to be. There we go. It's revisiting the first presented fair value gap. I think it could still body up higher. Let's see. Lower probability again, man. Lower probability again. You just got to trust your system, chat.
Stop filled.
All right. That was fast. 500, perfect risk management. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. Analysis has been invalidated, right? Like I wanted to see. Analysis has definitely been invalidated from that fat candle. So we're going to wait. I do think we're still going to turn up, but we're going to have to wait for a new confirmation because the original confirmation, which was this fair value gap, is now disrespected. Yeah, market cooked. Welcome to December, guys. Welcome to December. Bounced off midnight open again. For me to be long, we're going to have to trade above that high. So we're going to wait. We're going to wait, and we're going to chill. You guys know the deal. Wait for 10 a.m. all capitals. Nope. I'm going to trade the way my model trades and the way it performs. Guys, I've studied 10 a.m. for 6 years. I know that I can trade before 10 a.m. But right now, we're going to wait. It looks like it could target that low again, maybe form some sort of higher time frame SMT here, and then push up higher. So we're going to chill and wait for our next model entry. There's literally news at 10 a.m. I know, guys. Holy fuck. I knew that. Looking for a bounce off midnight open. In this scenario, it's probably going to trade past midnight open. Just because of the volatility in it. Like, it could. I'd be pretty surprised if it does. But I think it's going to attack these lows here. Once again, we're still in that daily fair value gap. I'm not going to bet against it. We're still going to wait. Control your emotions, guys. Remember, it's the typical trader profile protocol. You lose, you trust your system, you move on, and wait for the next one. We're still doing pretty good on my account size. Okay. We still have managed risk fairly well. Who remembers us being like maybe at 317K at the start of last week? We're not down that much at all. We're still in a beautiful risk management. Whoops. Beautiful risk management here. We're still doing good. We are still doing good. But I will show you what the trade looks like. Let me just screenshot it. This is the trade. So we went $32 over our risk, but that's fine. Number of trades 1. I don't know why it says 16 contracts. Oh, because 8 in and 8 out. Okay. I forgot. Not bad. 1 minute trade time. But we can easily make that back. Not worried whatsoever. Not worried whatsoever. Might be reacting to SMT at the highs. We're just being patient. Just a screenshot of some numbers. Well, how would I have just screenshotted that? Would I Photoshop it? Use a different trade of 8? What? Yeah, okay. I photoshopped that in the span of 3 minutes of talking. I photoshopped that. What a fucking idiot. So we're bouncing off midnight open again, but I don't think midnight open is relevant to this point. I think it's going to go and target these lows here. But we're going to wait because I'm not looking bearish. Camelot's got a laser to his forehead. Breaking down to 190 before the reversal up. We're just being patient. I think it's going to break down, but I don't think it's going to completely rip down. Right? We are in that daily fair value gap, but we'll see. We'll see. Right? It could be reacting off that 4 hour, which could make me potentially want to reverse my bias here, but I'm not fond of taking any entries to the downside, especially early at 9:30 when we're in a daily fair value gap and trading above consequent encroachment. Like we just dipped below consequent encroachment of the daily fair value gap, so we're going to wait. Is he verified on Kinfo? What is Kinfo? This guy promoting his own like trade journal or something. Ben, I'm $750 away from blowing a 50K funded. How much should I risk with you? This don't risk the exact same as what you always trade. Actually, if I were you, I'd cut risk a little bit because it's lower probability markets. But don't change the way you trade. Do not change the way you trade. You guys got to trust the process. Like, you don't. One of the reasons, yes, cutting risk in a losing streak is the right thing to do, but one of the reasons why people tend to not be able to make their wins back is because they change the way they're trading just because they're losing. You guys have to remember that you have to have a system and trust your system. Your system will lose multiple times. Market just hit the previous London low. Might be a turtle soup. Could be. It could be. It just souped below consequent encroachment as well. Too much volatility for me to engage right now. Too much wick action. It's a very sloppy 930, so I'm going to stay away from it and wait for a higher confirmation before I engage for longs. But like I said, I'm still bullish, chat. I'd only be bearish once we disrespect that daily fair value gap. But we're still, if you look at the bodies of these candles, we're still relatively staying above consequent encroachment, and we're consolidating, right? So I feel like once we do break these highs, we're going to go up to this high. It taps minute open again, and it's rejecting back up to the upside, so we're going to wait. Bro, Camelot, stop. Yeah, this is a very ugly 930. Like I said, I'm bullish. My jaw on liquidity is higher, but for some reason we got this crazy wick. I think we could turn up now, but if we go here and then we turn back down, it's seek and destroy, okay? It's most definitely seek and destroy if we go like that. So if we're up here, we got to go like this. Got to rip up. So we'll see. Staying away right now. It's in that first presented fair value gap to the downside. Not touching it. If it goes down again, it's probably seek and destroy. Patience, patience, patience. 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 Oh, reader? What? Read it? I'm not reading that, bro. Lol, please stop taking trades. Well, then there would be no content. No trades, no content. No setups. No money. Can't make money if you don't take a trade. Beautiful reaction to the upside. Literally just like we anticipated. But we're going to wait for a body above that high, just like I said at the beginning, right? Once we got this didn't work out, I was like, we need more confirmation now. So all this movement is irrelevant to me until we break that. All we're doing is waiting for this high to get broken. That's all we're doing. Patience. Trust your system. Trust your system, chat. What? 1 second. Made $600 locking myself out. Nice, brother. Yeah, so beautiful turtle soup there. Beautiful. Now we're bullish. Now we're bullish. Targeting that high up there. We're going to look for IOFED now. So it's an IOFED profile. Ben, Kinfo is legit. It's a trading performance verification service. I have nothing to verify. I don't care. I don't sell anything. I'm going to trade on live stream, and if you want to copy my trades, you can copy my trades. If you want to watch me, you can watch me. Do you think trading continuations like you do enter prematurely and end up getting stopped out because the price action turns like you want to? Do you think trading continuations like you do? And what? Do I think what? You asked the question and then didn't finish the question. I don't know what you're talking about. What am I looking for? Longs. It's not a body above this high. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. It's not a body above the high, guys. It could be very much seek and destroy. So you want to stay away from it. It's not a body above this high. Stay away from this. Why longs? Look at the daily chart. Can never watch this dude. You think with all that money, he'd turn the volume up. Oh, brother. Apparently, chat, apparently, if you have money, that means you need to have a louder volume. Apparently, if you make money, you have to have a louder volume. Get out! What's up with the cornballs in stream today? Stay away from that fair value gap. I know it could still drive price up higher, but you don't want to take it because it did not body above that high. Mike muted. No, Mike is not muted. I could never mod you, Lio. Yeah, we're waiting for PMI in 10 minutes. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know why I can't add that, but whatever. Looks like a beautiful reaction off that fair value gap, but we're not engaging into it. One, because we did not body above that high with inefficiency. Two, 10 a.m. is coming up with PMI, so we definitely want to be careful. Our white chocolate Kit Kat. Okay, buddy. Tanya Trades and Jade Cap are trading live on NinjaTrader YouTube page. Okay. Thanks. Ben, why did you think it wasn't manipulation and that was just going to go up higher? Because we were in a bearish PDE rate. Now, I was looking at this being manipulation, but like I said, it's just lower probability. You know, look at the 5-minute, right? If it pushes up higher, then yes, but it wasn't the type of profile where you would want to see manipulation, right? But we'll see. We'll wait. We'll wait for it. We need to wait. I am bullish, and it's starting to go in our direction, and I do think we're going to go up to these Asian highs here today. But we just need to be patient, right? We have this opening range gap as well, coupled with that one there, so it's going to draw up higher. So we're just in a consolidation. What we need to do is we just need to wait till we get out of this consolidation, then catch the ride up to these highs, and I think we're cooking. But in the current moment, we just need to wait for us to get out of this little bubble here. That's all we need to do. It's exactly what we need to do, is just wait to get out of that little bubble that we're in price action. Can I update my profile picture with a new person? Of course you can. Interesting. Meta's hopping right now. Very volatile. Nvidia's in the positives now. TQQQ is still down 2%. Amazon's in the positives. Bitcoin's still down 5%. Things could be potentially reversing here. Looks like it very much wants to be bullish. Beautiful wick on that high. I think we're going to go up to these highs, so I don't think that's relevant for a take profit. But just like we anticipated, I knew we were going to turn up higher. We just need to make sure that this isn't seek and destroy, chat. Where do I hire clippers? Where do I hire clippers? I would totally do that. But do they also post on their own profile? I don't think I would find Clippers on Fiverr. Because they got to watch my stream. They got to want to watch my stream as well. Bro, Cam, what? Don't be like Brett Scales and not pay them. Bro, obviously I'm going to pay them. Clippers post on. Okay, I'll make a new form, an application process in the Discord if you want to be a Clipper. And I'll pay you. WAP, you can set up instructions for them to get a payout. I'll make a whole payment structure though. So like if you get like 1 million views, I'll give you like $5,000 or something. Beautiful rip up though. That's exactly like we wanted to anticipate, chat. That's exactly like what we wanted to anticipate. We are 5 minutes out of PMI, so we're just gonna wait. But it's going in our direction, right? It was just sloppy at the beginning of 9:30, but it's doing exactly what we wanted to see, which is perfect. Perfect. The one thing I don't like is how we're ripping up prior to PMI, and I think PMI could rip us even higher. We could miss our entry, but we cannot trade off of FOMO, chat. We cannot trade off of FOMO. Bro, Camelot. Okay, Lio. But like I said, we are beautifully ripping up higher. I do think we're very, very, very discounted right now, and we're going to turn up. It's exactly what I wanted and what I was predicting. We still have a lot of room to catch along right now, chat. You look, right? Right here is where we can look for a long. Anywhere in the range from here and here is what we're looking for longs in. Because you can see that daily candle is still bearish until that line. Your bias is so powerful. My bias is usually always right. It's whenever I catch a loss, it's just because of the market profile, right? It's usually my bias. My John liquidity is usually right. Like I don't think in the past month, I think my Sunday analysis have been right many times. $1,500 a week to be a Clipper. You got me fucked up, bro. Heck no, that's more, bro. No. Keen.me, yes. You're back? Oh, no. But yeah, guys, don't miss out on the Apex discount. It ends tomorrow, Black Friday, 80% off, $10 activation fees instead of $200. It's absolutely crazy. Beautiful wick there. I would totally get into a trade, but we have to wait 3 minutes. Get the FOMO out of your head, chat. You see these entries. You see it's ripping up towards our target. You're like, I totally want to get into it. And it looks like it just broke structure. It looks like it's so healthy. And if everything right now is telling Bennett to get into a trade because it's just the most beautiful entry right now, except for one factor. 10 a.m. in 2 minutes. And that is going to put me away from the markets right now. And we'll wait. 10 a.m. could move us lower. We could have a rebalance. We don't know. We just got to wait. But I still think we're going to rip up higher. FOMO bad right now on that turtle soup. I almost bought it. So just sit back and tell yourself, one winning trade does not make you a profitable trader. One winning trade does not get you a payout. Consistency and following your rules do. So which one are you going to follow? The one that gets you payouts or the one that gets you one winning trade? Yo, I had my limit entries at the lower fair value gap. The second you reminded me with the news, I took it out so quick, lol. Oh, damn. Wait, do I have mine? No, okay. I thought I had a limit order on. I'm stupid. I can see it on my screen. See why we stayed away from that? Because the time. Time over price, chat. Time over price. Time over price. Thank you for the subscription, my man. One second. Hello, hello. Can you guys still hear me? Hello? I just changed something. Yes? Okay. Okay. Beautiful reaction. We have PMI in 15 seconds, chat. 15 seconds. 15 seconds! It took you 15 seconds to piss me off. Get out! We're waiting for price action. If you know, you know. To rip up higher. Beautiful PMI reaction. A little choppy, but beautiful. Traded down into that original fair value gap here. Right. Okay. How are you? If you guys wonder how I have no FOMO on right now, how I'm not chasing an entry. You guys think we're so high up that we need an entry now. Chat. We have all this room to look for an entry. All this room. This is the opening of the candle, chat. Open, low. We still have all this room to find a long. So get rid of your FOMO and just wait for higher probability markets. Check general on Discord. I'm a clipper and I got the Discord that you can start hiring clippers. Okay. Okay. I'll fill out the form when I put it Scions. Perfect bottom tick. Nice. Ooh, that was beautiful, brother. You gotta clean your screen. Ew. Fucking clean your computer screen. Ew. Bro, it looks like it's space. Yo. Ew. How do you know that we were coming all the way back down instead of ripping up way earlier? I didn't know that. I didn't anticipate this rip. I did not. But I did anticipate this push up. $100K right now is activation is $10, but if you don't pass it, yes, that's but there's no consistency rule. I say that in case you want to just like quickly pass it. You can. But the discount on the activation is whatever current discount is out right now. So there's usually a discount on it. So you should be fine. You should be fine. Do you use the same risk every trade? Nope, I don't. So right now, it looks like it's in a buying profile. I would say like not high resistance liquidity run, but not low resistance liquidity run. Right? You can see accumulation, manipulation, distribution, but we're doing a lot of this. If I get one more push up higher, I'd then look for a trade in this area because I'm into a second time. You see, we rip, reaccumulate, rip, reaccumulate, rip, reaccumulate. That third time is kind of confirmation that we're reaccumulating. We're going to turn up. But right now, it looks like it doesn't want to reaccumulate and wants to reverse after taking these highs. So we need to be patient and wait for the right time. Not enough information for me to get into a long, but my bias is still most definitely bullish. It says $10 lifetime PA fee. Yes, it is. It is that. Been here since 3K subs. God bless you. Thank you, brother. I know we're growing so fast. Ben, I found your address. Okay. Everyone, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Let's get to 10,600 subscribers. Chat. Let's get to 10,600. One second. We want to see a rip up higher. Don't like this accumulation right after taking buy side, but I'm still very, very firm on my bullish bias. I think we can catch a very nice long. We just need to wait. Like, I think when it does want to rip up, it's going to rip up fast and very, very, very volatile to these highs. So I think we can catch a really nice long. We just need to wait for the right time. You're long right now? Nice. Just tapped into an hourly bearish fair value gap. I know. I'm still bullish, though. I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish, chat. Meta's back to 0.5, right? Markets are starting to turn up. Literally just like I called it. Reddit's positive. Tesla's almost positive. Google's now sub -1%. Bitcoin's still ripping lower, which is beautiful. You can see Nvidia's 0.75, almost plus 1%. Meta's 0.5, Apple 0.6. So things are starting to turn healthier again. We're rebalancing a little bit, but I do think we're still going to turn up higher. We're in that little 5-minute fair value gap. If it reacts off of that, I'm very bullish. If price action pushes up off of that and turns up, I'm very bullish. Soup's that low. That could be a turtle soup, chat. I could take that. This will be lower risk because of how tight the stop loss is. So the way I'm risking is I'm going to allow myself 4 trades. Don't like that body reaction. I'm not going to engage yet. That's why I'm not in a long. My tool is here, chat. I'll actually switch it back up to here. I'll give it a little bit more room for it to rip up higher. Want to see it disrespect this fair value gap here. It's a little one, but I want to see it disrespect it. But it looks like a beautiful turtle soup. Into that 5-minute fair value gap. Respects consequent encroachment. I'm going to get in the long here most likely. Let's see. Just waiting for a little bit of an expansion here. Waiting for a body closure. Nope. Nothing yet. That's the setup right there. We're going to down it by a contract. Not a good body reaction. I want to see this body above it. It's fine if we catch the trade a little bit up here as well. It's not strict here. I'm using a turtle soup setup, so we would want to see more confirmation that it's going to start disrespecting this and turn up out of this consolidation, this reaccumulation. All right, expansion, accumulation, expansion. But I'm very, very trigger heavy right now. But no matter what happens, remember, do not over-risk what you can't control and what you can't afford. Remember that. There's always a chance you can lose. You need to watch what you do. This is a turtle soup entry. I'm going to get in along here.
Order filled.
Stop loss is not at that low. It's at the fair value gap below it. This is also still cut risk. Like I said, we're making it so we can get into 4 trades today. So another 500. 4 trades. $2,000 is my 1R. I want to see it rip up here. Beautiful 5-minute fair value gap reaction on that. We're going to stay on the 5-minute chart here. So what I'm taking my entry off, as you can see, there's that 5-minute fair value gap. Also Soup's sell side liquidity, turtle soup. We're in that macro right now, that 10-10 macro. Things are still looking pretty nice. Okay. See, it trades below minute open one last time and then rips up, breaks structure, forms a fair value gap. That breaks this high. That fair value gap broke this high. This is a perfect model entry for me, chat. So if we lose again, I'm not going to be upset, nor am I going to be worried. And for the reason why is because I would take this entry every day of the week. Price action rips below midnight open one more time. Soups out that 7 a.m. low. rips up higher, breaks structure. The candle that breaks structures forms an inefficiency. We consolidate above it. We trade back down below it, soup an internal range low, trade into the 5-minute fair value gap, respect consequent encroachment with the wick, turn back up higher. While in a daily fair value gap, this price action displaces above, breaking intermediate structure out of that daily fair value gap. I would take this entry every day of the week. So if it doesn't win, I'm not going to be affected, and I'm just going to stick to my model and trust that it's going to show up again. For me, I've seen this setup many times. It's my model. It's a beautiful turtle soup to me. I just want to see it rip up. CGA, what is a turtle soup? Let's see what you can say. What is a turtle soup, brother? A turtle soup is an internal range liquidity sweep targeting external range liquidity. So in the internal range liquidity sweep in the opposite direction of your external range liquidity. Internal range liquidity sweep, higher time frame PD array, external range liquidity. It's easy to throw assumptions and I know you're trolling, CJ. It's easy to throw assumptions and throw opinions whenever somebody is not winning. But you guys have to understand profitable. This goes to show, this is a valid learning lesson, is when I don't win. Because it shows you that every profitable trader goes through stages like this. And the way you watch me control my emotions during the process is how you learn how you can do the same. Where's the lawsuit? I'm not continuing the lawsuit. There's no point. I wouldn't. Even if I win, I don't get anything. Live explanations are very educational, and well, that's why I live stream. Target is all the way up here, but we're going to be taking majority of our positions off at that daily candle, like the daily, the true day open. Right, so that's our main partial. It's just consolidating right now, chat. Stay out of it for now. Like, what I mean stay out of it is like stay out of the 1 minute. Stay on the intermediate time frame. Control your emotions. Total soup is an internal range liquidity sweep in the opposite direction of your external range draw and liquidity. Showing a little bit of a rejection, but I'm still confident because the bodies still look healthy from what point of reference we used. My only worry is price action turning down at this 15-minute fair value gap. So I would want to see an expansion before 2 minutes. And yes, it is beautifully pushing up higher off of that daily fair value gap here. It's also traded into an imbalance, not imbalance, inversion fair value gap on the daily chart, as you can see. So I do think we're going to turn up higher. Slugster, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you, brother. Like I said, I want to see an expansion before this new 1 minute candle because it could open low, high, close. And what could happen on the 15-minute is it open, rapidly turns lower to that 15-minute, then turns back up higher. If that is the case, we're going to have to re-entry again, but we're still part of our risk management. So that's what matters. That's a beautiful rip prior to the candle close. So that's exactly what I wanted to see. For risk management purposes, I mean, it's not much, but it's probably an extra $20. So we're just going to drag our stop loss to that low now that was formed in that fair value gap. I know it's nothing, but like, I might as well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, not a good reaction there. Looks like it triple topped, but we'll see. We have 44 seconds to give us a decently bullish candle body here. The best case scenario is if this candle closes above that previous candle high, but it looks like it wants to trade into that 15-minute fair value gap trap. I may move my stop down there, but nah. We'll just re-enter if that happens. We're gonna stay on the 5-minute. Just chillax. If we get stopped and we have to re-enter, it's part of our risk management, so we're fine. Just gotta trust the process. Trust the process. Yeah, you're a re-enter. I'm still bullish, chat. It's just a lower probability day. Like, look, chop, 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 expansion, chop, chop, chop. I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish. I'm not letting go of my bias here. Looks like it wants to go to that 15 minutes, so I would still re-enter. I've played many days like this before, chat. I've played many days. Let's just put it back to our original thing there. I played many days like this. So we're touching back into the liquidity that we took. We should potentially rip up higher here. Let's see what ES is doing. ES is a little bit past that 5-minute, but ES traded into that 15-minute fair value gap. So ES should start ripping up higher from this point, which means NQ should start ripping up higher. Ideally, I want to see ES not touch that low again. It could potentially be a very nice turtle soup here on ES. Let's see what it does. All right, it's showing a little bit of rejection here. It could be open, low, high, close. That would be a perfect reaction. That would be a breakaway gap on the 15-minute on NQ. That'd be a beautiful breakaway gap. But looks like it wants to trade into it here. Not going to move my stop. Not going to touch it. I'll re-enter if I need to, but I'm not going to change my risk management. Come on, give us a nice breakaway. It shouldn't go anywhere lower from that point. It should not go anywhere lower from that point. It went near consequent encroachment. The next point of it going lower is touching consequent encroachment, and it shouldn't touch consequent encroachment. To me, it looks like it's going to expand a lot higher, chat. Look at this. 5, 10, 15 minutes of very low volume 5-minute candles with wicks. To me, it looks like it's going to turn up. D Money Mort 944. You kill me, bro. Married to bias? Nope. 15 L's in a row. Where'd you get that number from? Let's go, Saddam. It's more than 15. Oh, it's more than 15. You guys are cornballs, and when I get this $300,000 payout, all of you guys are going to be quiet. Because I've gone through losing streaks before, and then right after I've got a 60K payout on stream. You think losing streaks don't happen to traders, and that's why you're unsuccessful. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. We're still up. We're still up. Let me go to my files really quickly and find my downloaded document here. Hold on. Hold on, chat. I think it's this. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. Here's my Trade of 8 November log. Gross P&L $19,000 across 20 accounts. 72.41% win rate. Here's all the executions as well. If you want to check it, take a screenshot and go back and see. And go back to every trade that I took and saw. You can also watch my live streams. Losses happen in this game. If you can't take that, you got to get the fuck out. Exactly. Low-key got an ego on you. You lost a... Oh my gosh. Yo, chat. Just wait. If this trade rips up to my TP, all these people are going to go away. It's typical. Rest in peace, Baby Rip. Who's Baby Rip? Did someone die? Who's Baby Chief? Who's Baby Chief? Baby Chief. Who's Baby Chief? It sounds familiar. He died? Oh my gosh, I'm so fucking stupid. He was saying rip baby rip, not RIP baby. Bro. D-Money says, this kid's full of it. You're spending your valuable time in my stream. Just remember that. Yeah, that was crazy. I think I just had a brain fart. I think my brain turned off for a second. I have no idea, Skilios. Okay, okay, Lyle, that's crazy. Camelot, you just gonna allow that, bro? You gonna allow that, Camelot? Apex still 1 day to pass? Yes. It's comical watching. Are you employed? Are you employed? Genuine question. What do you do for work? What happened with my taxes situation? Still got to pay 54%. Couldn't fix it. Got a lot of. I'm paying about $400,000 in taxes this year. So you trade full time for 4 years and you find yourself sitting in my stream. That's pretty wild. He works at UPS delivery. Yeah, probably. Why did I not open up a corporation? I thought I did, but when I was younger, I did it by myself, and I did it incorrectly. Probability of this market is really low right now, chat. So don't go crazy just because you lose. I watch all the streams. They're mostly trash. I think we're up $130,000 since October, November in payouts on stream.
Stop filled.
Still going to look for a re-enter, chat. Not going to lie. Been watching Ben and it's sus. No Corvette, no penthouse, and then the lawsuit. Oh my gosh. Guys, apparently you have to buy a penthouse and a Corvette to be a good trader. Oh my gosh. You guys are actually cornballs, bro. You want me to show you? I'll show you really quickly, bro. Here's a $9,000 spend on this month on my credit card. And I'll show you a bank account statement. Hold on, you fucking idiots. I have to buy a penthouse to be a profitable trader, apparently. And no lawsuit, that means I'm not a good trader. No Corvette, doesn't make lifestyle representations. What a crime. Both trades you took no confluences. No, they're my models. They're my models. You can see my models if you want to watch them or purchase them. You can, but these are my models. This is actually a really beautiful turtle soup trade. So I'm still very confident on it. We are now in that 15-minute. We're still gonna look for another re-entry, chat. Like I said, 4 trades is our loss limit. 4 trades are our loss limit. Do a money spread. Cast clips ad revenue doesn't pay that much. You can just give the link in the description. It's my link tree. Liam Jones. Real traders, no losses are part of the game. I know, bro. I know. These guys are in my stream. there's no going around it. They're in my stream. They're in my stream for a reason. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's put these guys in 5-minute timeouts. Let's see if they stay in like a good boy and come back. Let's put these guys in a 5-minute timeout. Let's see if they stay back. But we're still waiting, chat. We are still waiting. He never did a money spread or bought Balenciagas. Literally. Bro, that guy in chat goes, yo, you didn't buy a Corvette or a penthouse. You're not a profitable trader. You're low-key suspicious. Apparently, you're only valid every day if you win. Apparently, you're only valid if you win every day and buy a Corvette. Apparently. I'm still bullish, chat. It just looks like sloppy price action, so we're just gonna wait one more time. The real edge is discipline, exactly. Bro hasn't won in a week. So, yes, I did. I won last week, but these are called losses. Losses are part of trading. When you trade, you don't win all the time. In case you didn't know that. It's fish scaling. What the fuck is fish scaling? I know, revolutionist. I could easily just private my streams if he wanted to. I'm not touching the market right now. It's very, 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 very choppy. Still really not letting go of that bias, but it's just a choppy day. That's my model. What's my model? Fish scaling. Fishbone structure. Okay. Patience. Banging short. Come on, guys. I wouldn't really be short. And if it wins, it wins. If it's part of your model, it's part of your model. But for me personally, I'm not going to take a short in the daily fair value gap to the upside. I still think it's going to turn up. Let's just show you an updated balance of today. That's the update. But we can easily make that back. Like I said, we have 2 more trades in our book. 2 more trades in our book here. You've been long and wrong twice. Time to look in the opposite direction. No, that's actually not true. Just because you got the entry wrong does not mean that it invalidates your bias and your drawn liquidity. When you're if you flip your bias just because you're wrong, that's chasing. How much you risk per trade? I try to risk about 0.5, but right now I'm risking very, very little because it's December. It's also a shittier day on the markets, so I'm not risking as much. But I'm still bullish. Over the last week on your losses, your bias has been right. I know. Literally, bro. Every loss that we took, my bias have been right. Ah, my camera. Motherfucker. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I'm still bullish. ES is a little bit lagging though. But I mean, I don't want to be bearish. We bodied above that 4 hour. It's trading into it as an inversion now. Like, let's look. It's in the 4 hour fair value gap as an inversion. I think we could also take more of a swing trade if we wanted to. We'll look at that 15-minute fair value gap that we're in. We could also take more of a swing trade here. Like, once we body up here, we could do this. We could take a 15-minute trade. That's still very good return. I think I might do that as well. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I do think we're going to rip up, and when we rip up, it's going to be fast because of all this accumulation. But I might go up a time frame to catch an entry just because it's a little bit time distorty. It's a little bit choppy, so I think going up a time frame would be a more conservative decision here. Price action is ass? Yeah, I know. That doesn't work for my camera, Desmond. I don't think so. I have the EOS M50 Mark II. I hope it does. Just got to be patient, guys. Just got to be patient. And in a losing streak, what you can learn, and I hope you guys are actually journaling what's happening right now, so you guys can actually learn from it. But you need to watch what I'm doing and how I'm controlling myself while we're in this losing streak. Okay? Because we've been in it through before, and we came out on top. So remember what happens, and just trust your system and trust the process. It happens to everybody. So you need to, what you can do right now is you're in a prime time to get a good learning experience. Please just journal how I go through this and how I use my emotions, and you could be beautifully on top. Guys, D-Money waited 5 minutes and he says he's a full-time trader. Bullshit. D-Money waited a 5-minute timeout and he's still in stream. You upgraded? Oh no. Oh, and James Sir is also waited another 5 minutes. Holy unemployment. Let's put him in another 10-minute timeout. Let's see if they wait another 10 minutes. Motherfuckers waited 5 minutes just to get put back in timeout. Looking for a bullish flag? I don't use flags. What's up, Trader Lee? Dude is tweaking. I know, bro. Imagine waiting 5 minutes in someone else's stream. Do you think it's going to test that 5-minute gap? What are you talking about down here? It could potentially, like, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't look like it wants to rip lower. Now, there's a possibility that it can, but we're still in that daily fair value gap, right? Like, to me, it looks like low probability, but it's going to end the day up here. So maybe it's a PM thing. Maybe it's a PM thing. They preying on your downfall. Oh, you just got to stay true to yourself, bro. Just got to stay true to yourself. How long until Apex tells me I passed my evaluation? Should not take that long. Maybe like a day. Patience. I'm still bullish. That chat, though. I'm still bullish. We could get like a nice low accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Chop, 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 chop. Boom. Something like that. We just got to wait, chat. The reason why I'm still in the markets is because I still think there's a good opportunity to potentially get a nice buy-in. We just got to wait. We just get to wait. And you know what they don't understand as well is that I identified that price action is going to be lower probability in December. So while they're thinking that I'm losing just because it's multiple trades, I'm actually not losing that much because I'm cutting risk a lot. They think that 5 losing trades in a row is worse than 1 losing trade that risks more. You guys have to look at the bigger picture. I identified low probability. I identified it's holiday season, and I cut risk. That's the winning decision. That is the winning decision that we made. Is that, yes, every trader takes losses, but what did I do in my losses? I cut risk. I feel like getting a payout is impossible. It's not impossible, my man. Oh my gosh. Cast Clips waited another 5 minutes as well. What the fucking unemployment, bro? Let's put him in another 5 because I like him a little bit more than the other people, so I won't put him in a 10. What are my discount codes for which prop firm? So code Ben is for Apex and Tradeify, and then BB is for Alpha Future. No risk, no Ferrari. If I have an 8 losing streak, 30 lots on minis on Apex PA, can I still get a payout? Well, what size is your account? These guys clearly give no thanks over Thanksgiving. No, they definitely didn't get a turkey. That's for sure. 50K and you're trading 30 lots on a mini? What? Are you saying that correctly? No. Bro, I don't even trade that with 300Ks. I don't know, bro. You should not be trading minis on a 50K. How much are you down? Think it might go lower probably. But I'm not gonna bet on it yet. Like, I'm not gonna reverse my bias until we get a clear confirmation. Like, we got to see where's our daily target if we're doing that, because we're still in that daily fair value gap. Yeah, we can move lower and soup that low, but then we could turn up higher after that. We would have to anticipate that this is our target here, that this is sell side, right? Midnight opens there, and then that's buy side. I'm still going to stay out of it. I still think it could move up higher, so I'm not touching any shorts. Okay, there's no way you're down $1,000 if you trade minis, because one mini contract is like $1,000, or like, yeah, bro, there's no way. You're trading micros. You're not trading minis. If you're only down $968, you're fine. Just became profitable recently and just upgraded my setup. Glad I don't have to trade strictly on my phone. Nice, brother. Congratulations. We're in that first presented fair value gap. I'm not touching shorts yet. Not for me. Not for me. It looks like it could be seek and destroy here, chat. Looks like it could very much be seek and destroy. So we want to be careful. We want to be careful. You gotta, guys, always just gotta trust the system. You guys see, I will, by the time, well, I don't know if it'll be December. Let's say by the time of Q2 next year, I will get a 6-figure payout, and you'll see. And you'll see that discipline is more important than winning a bunch of trades. Discipline and risk management is way more important than winning and losing a bunch of trades. Possible re-entry for midnight open? No, I think it's not going to midnight open. I think it's bouncing off this fair value gap then turning up. That looks like the last leg of manipulation to me. Low key. If we body above that 15-minute as well. That looks like a beautiful candle reaction there. Beautiful. I'm going to get into a swing long here. 15-minute chart. Just need to wait for it to break that. Looks like it could turn down. It didn't break any of this trend here. Once it breaks structure, I'm going to get into a long. I think this is going to be a breakaway gap. This should be a breakaway gap. If this gets traded to, I'm not going to touch the long. Another $500 risk trade, chat. And remember, just because they're multiple losing trades does not mean that it's... Tanya's trading right now on Ninja Trader. Just because it's multiple trades does not mean that it's multiple risk. Remember, for me, 4 trades is equivalent to 1 trade. That's how I'm risking right now. I don't like this reaction. It looks like it's just a manipulation wick, and it's going to continue to turn down lower. It should be a breakaway gap here. It shouldn't have done that. Not engaging. That's simple. Wait for body reactions like that. That simple, chat. Not engaging. You were going to bottom ticket? I'm not going to engage into it. Just hit a perfect OTE. I know. It did. That is a pretty nice, perfectly cut out OTE here. But I'm not going to engage until we break back above that high. It could still be a breakaway gap here, because this was the last leg of manipulation that I personally think. Like I said, I cut my risk so I can try to catch this long 4 times. I've cut my risk to equivalent up to 4 trades. I never go over 4, because then if I win that one on my 5th one, I'm just making my 4 back. Looks like we're potentially breaking structure to the upside here. Like I said, I know we're bullish. I know we're bullish, chat. I know we're bullish. You just got to stick to that bias. Stick to the bias. I'm going to buy in here, chat.
Order
all right,
filled.
Number 3, chat. Number Treyway. If this doesn't work, I might save it for PM. But look at that beautiful 15-minute. Look at that, how it's respecting that fair value gap as well. So want to see price action turn up to the upside. Rip up higher here. Why is it a breakaway gap? I think I already explained that. I did. I already explained that. All right, a little bit better reaction here. Like I said, first partial's up here. We'll drag to break even once price action breaks that high. We won't take a partial until it goes there. And then our final TP is there. This is 4.65 RR. So that means right now we're down $1,000, chat. 500 times 4.6, that would be $2,300. So subtract 1,000, that would be 1,300 times 20. That would be 26. We'd be closing the day up $26,000 if we win this trade. So the risk management is still on point for me to come out on top if we win this trade, and even if we win the next one. First into that fair value gap, beautiful reaction. Want to see it turn up here. I started with one, and then I made a lot of money, and then I scaled and started expanding the amount of funded accounts I trade. But like I said, chat, the amount of losses that I have does not matter. It's the fact that I identified and I'm scaling my trading out on a bigger picture. Okay. So if I was to be taking 1 RR risk on each of these trades, then I'm fucking cooked, low key. Then I'd be down like a lot of money. But this is not that much, right? And you should be doing the same if you're copying my trades. If you risk about $500 per trade, risk about $150 right now. Okay. You bottom wicked? Nice, brother. This just ain't my bag, chat. The way the candles are printing, not a single entry has been given those good trade vibes. No, it's definitely a little bit lower probability. That's why I'm cutting risk. A lot of losses you take does matter. No, not really, Cast. If you take 100 losses, but that equivalents up to 1 RR, and then your one win is more risk and you're finishing up profitable, that's what matters. It doesn't matter the amount of losses you take as long as you're profitable and you're finishing up in profit. You can have a negative win streak. But you could still be profitable. A lot of traders actually have under a 50% win streak. I know a lot of profitable traders that make like hundreds of thousands of dollars, almost millions, that have like a 48% win streak. It comes down to risk management, Asian, yeah. Regardless of the strategy that you use. RR is greater than win rate, yes. So in this order block, it's a 3-minute order block here as well. All right, we'll mark out the 3-minute. It's a little bit better. All right, you can see it goes to the upper quadrant, but not consequent mean threshold, which is nice. Cast clips. I've timed you out 4 times this stream, and you're still in here. In all due respect, get a job, bro. I'll put you out for another 30 minutes. See if you wait. Oh my gosh, bro. Camlaw, we're sniping today, bro. I don't know what. People woke up on the other side of the bed, bro. Oh my gosh, James waited his 10-minute timeout. Let's put him in a 30-minute. Let's see if he comes back in 30 minutes. Bro, what is happening right now, chat? These people are waiting 15 minutes in timeout just to stay in here and talk. What is actually happening right now, chat? Last one for today. Then I'm done. Nice. Good risk management, brother. 15. Bro, both of them waited 15 minutes, chat. Isn't that insane? They're upset with shitty price action and taking it on me. They're probably upset because they blew their accounts and don't have any money left. People rather see successful people take losses than worry about trying to win themselves. I know, and that's why they're not successful. Q4 is nasty. And you know what? It's because I'm not wearing the Q4 hat. That's what it is. No, Q4 is amazing. It's just this part of Q4 that's nasty. Like, it's Q4 of Q4. You know what I mean? It's the last month of Q4 that's just disgusting. But and near the end of November. But I love Q4. Q4 is like the best time to trade. The start of Q4. How old am I? I'm 19. I know. I need to wear the Q4 hat, bro. I can't find it. It's like lost in the laundry or something. One second, chat. Beautiful. All right, not shabby. Everyone puts their hat in the laundry, bro. What? Also, I wear hats when I smoke cigars, so I put them in the laundry because then they smell like cigars after. Like, the not the good smell. You know what I mean? Like, after when it sits for a day. Ugh. The beginning of the quarters usually have better price action. The perfect price action's in the middle of the quarters, but... Stay on the 3 minute. Other than dates, risk management, exactly. If you don't wash your hat, that's gross, low key. No, I don't have any weed temptations. Never. Nicotine, no, not either. But I don't like weed. I'm actually firmly against it. Ugh. Come on, give us some range here, bro. So a nice 3 minute order block down to that original fair value gap here. Give us some range. The current Apex deal is 80% off with $10 activation fees on the 100Ks. Any other size account is $40 activation fee instead of $200. So it's a pretty good discount, but it ends very soon. It's like the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal. We should get a push up here. We should get a push up here. New 3 minute candle. Bodies respect the upper quadrant. The order block still. Like I said, though, this is the risk management that we're doing, chat. So we risked $500 per trade, okay? We risked $500 on this trade as well. We lost 2 trades at the beginning, so that's negative $1,000, okay? Now, if we win this trade, which is 4.65 R, so 500 times 4.65, that equals 2,325. Subtract $1,000, which is our current L, and we're going to be in profit $1,325 per account. Times that by 20 accounts, that will be a $26,500 profit after subtracting our losses. So even if we win this, we're still doing really well today. If we don't win this, we still have enough capital to trade one more time. And then if that happens, we're still going to finish up in profit by over $10,000 if we win that trade. So that's the risk management that I'm going by right now. Look at this kid, no money spread going. I don't sell a course or a paid Discord, though. But yeah, I know there's no money spread, bro. I know, bro. I didn't buy a Corvette and a penthouse, man. I'm not a profitable trader because I didn't buy a Corvette and a penthouse, guys. I know, Ryan. No, guys, Ryan's rage baiting, guys. Ryan's rage baiting. Wow, Nvidia's up 1.35%. Kind of like a diamond in the rough in the current market. Bitcoin is down 6.8%. Anas, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Oh, is that the Anas? Is that the Anas? Bitcoin's down a lot, dude. I still can't believe I hit this Bitcoin short. That was absolutely insane. That Bitcoin short. Diamond in the rough. Who remembers that one autistic guy that made that song Diamond in the Rough? Diamond in the rough. This guy.
Diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. I think I am dancing with the stars.
Diamond in the rough. I remember him back, what was it, 2021? That guy was the shit. No, Josh, I'm gonna probably get a multiplex and rent that out. I think it's the more conservative decision, like the more mature decision is just to buy real estate for profit, not for moving out. Beautiful reaction. Where's all the haters? Haters. Where you at? Uh-oh. Am I still live, chat? Can you guys? Yeah. Haters are in timeout. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to time them out. They can wait 30 minutes. Come back when we're in profit. So I'm going to grab my stop loss and drag it to that low. Risk is basically off the trade now. Once it takes that high, we're going to break even. Code bends 1 day to pass. Yes. Oof. Oof. I told you guys, bro. Like, come on. You time them all out. They can sit in timeout. They can watch me win on the sidelines. Diamond in the rough. Come on. And break even. Free trade. Oh, that was the shot. Like, does it get any smarter than that? I told you guys that when you take losses, you have to maintain your emotions and think strategically and continue to follow your model. You change the way you trade just because you're losing, and that's how you lose. We followed our model, we failed. We followed our model, we failed. We follow a model, we won, and now we're probably going to make it all back. Moreno with the $2. Kind of want to add more contracts? I wouldn't. Don't. Yeah, the guy at the upside said 2 losses in the row, time to change direction. Yeah. And no, the guy that I timed out for 30 minutes, he said that your fill is my, no, he said something about how my fill is his stop loss or something, how he was in the opposite direction. So not only is he hating and in a timeout, but he also lost a trade. And I faded him. Oh my gosh. I told you guys. Yeah, no, that's the last thing you want to do is take a loss and then change direction just because you lose. You still have to follow your risk management. You know what it was, chat? You know what it was? I know what it was. This is why we're winning.
I think I'm on cloud 9. I am so high right now. I think I'm on God status.
This is why we're winning, chat. That's why we're winning. Diamond in the rough. Look, it's still ripping because of it, bro. Do we need to keep playing it?
The outer space. You can't stop me right now. I am hot
Yo, keep-
like a frying pan. I think
The timeout's purified the vibe, literally.
To spit bars. I think I made a hit song right now. I can deal with the pressure, but pressure makes diamonds.
I'm not shaming him. What are you talking about? We're plugging his music, bro. Am I taking any partials on this trade all the way up here? Diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. Ben's twin. Okay. Get out of here, bro. I'm just happy because we have a break even. I don't care if we lose this trade or it gets the break even, because it's only $1,000 negative today, and this counts as my third trade, so it's technically a win. I'm still happy. I'm still super happy with this. I don't care what happens. I don't care if it goes all the way straight back to break even in the span of a minute. I'm still happy. I'm still happy because I proved my point that price action, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. You have to follow your model. Do not change your model just because you lose. Only negative $20,000. Yeah. No, and if we win this trade, we'll be that will make $40-something thousand back. Here, let me do the math. So if we win, this is Mr. Winnings. This is a 4.65 RR trade. We risked 500 times 4.6. That's 2,300 times 20. We'll make $46,000 back, but we have to subtract 20,000. So that means we'll be up $26,000 on the day. How I marked out the order block? I'm on the 3-minute right now. You can see it from the high to the open. Diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. ES is starting to turn up a lot higher as well, respecting that order block. I knew we were going to rip higher. I knew we were going to go higher. Oh my gosh. I knew we were going to go higher. I got here by mistake. I'm 4 years green trader on NQ. And bro, you good? Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. God bless. I think I hate Bree. Well, am I missing Bree? Who's Bree? What are you talking about? I'm already at break even, bro. My stop is already at break even. So we'll move it just slightly above so you can see. Now I see all the good comments. Look, I've been noticing order blocks and I've been working a lot. So, you know what? One thing I realized that sometimes PD arrays go through cycles. That's why sometimes people going through a hard losing streak, is because sometimes fair value gaps have a really good winning streak, and then sometimes it's order blocks. And you just need to learn how to adapt to it. Raul, thank you for the subscription. Diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. I think look at all these motherfuckers that are not in chat. No more haters anymore, bro. It's so funny. Like, it literally happens every time. You lose trades, there's haters. You win trades, they go dead silent. I go live 9:20 a.m. Eastern time. I'm sorry I started doubting you to go. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. It's not doubting me. It's you have to trust your system. I don't care if you doubt me. You are totally open to doubt me because you don't know me personally. You don't know my system personally. So you don't have the confidence through statistics. You can see my statistics, but you don't have the confidence. So as long as you're confident and you don't doubt your own model, that's what matters. Nah, I'm still here hating because this bro's proudly, confidently saying that he's a hater. Yo, been training with you for a little over a month. I finally passed an eval thanks to your discipline and learned a lot. Let's go, Crip Pheno 3. Thank you for the $5. Let's go, brother. God bless. Yeah, Lio, you weren't hating enough today, bro. Come on. A good risk management, Jester. You're going to be thankful over that. Even though it's a winning trade, it's better to follow your model. You're a great trader and a great teacher. I learned a lot from you, and I got profitable. Thank you. God bless you, Tom. I'm glad you were profitable. Ben, I hopped on cells. I'm kidding. That was a joke. Why did you hop on cells? Like just now? Do you think it's going to go lower? Maybe. But I still am confident on our draw and liquidity. I mean, it could be low probability and then soup down again. But I'm still confident that it's going to go up here. You know Justin Weirland? Yeah. Not personally, though. But yeah, guys, don't miss out on the Apex deal. It's ending very soon. It's an insane deal. I don't trade your model, but I like watching you while I trade for your mindset. That's what I encourage. Ben, I'm liquidating you. Okay. There'll be a slight pullback. I'm not worried. That's why I didn't drag my stop loss and profit. Just because I'm anticipating that. Guys, we need the diamond in the rough.
The gods made me who I am right now. They made a hit maker.
Watch, it's going to rip up.
And then I would die a legend.
What are we doing?
Diamond in the rough.
Watch.
Yeah.
Watch, just watch, chat.
Diamond in the rough.
Maybe we need to put it on stream.
I'm the one out of 1 million. Yeah, diamond in the rough.
What?
Yeah, I'm 1 out of 1 billion. Yeah.
Come on. Don't let me down. Go up.
Diamond in the rough.
Oh my god. That's not working. How long is the outro?
Doing my money
Oh,
dance,
there's
yeah.
more.
Money dance, yeah. Blowing up in every direction. You can call me One Direction. I'm going up.
He's helping us win the
I'm
trade,
done
bro.
at 70. The party never ends until I go away. But I'm not.
Yo, Matt, bro. Bro said price can't go up when the song is down. Yo, whoa. That was a wild comment, bro. That was a wild comment. This is equivalent to the hammer and the magnet. Yeah, probably. This is probably worse. Diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. I think. Diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. Come on, give us the. It's okay. It's 11 a.m. We should get that expansion. We're 3 minutes into 11 a.m. We've had no volatility. We should get this expansion. Come on. Diamond in the rough. Guys, do we put diamond in the rough back on? Like, I feel like the volatility isn't there because of it. What's the take profit? Asian highs. Asian highs. Sunday high. Back on. Put it back on. All right, chap.
Not going to fade away. Every day I make hit songs. I make a free throw, but not a repercussion. I make
Oh, that was a bar.
earthquakes when I'm in the studio.
Oh.
Cooking up sauce.
Oh, he's got the short.
Fuego.
Yo. What the fuck is done? Yo. Nah. Yo. Yo. We're waiting for price action to rip up here. Who's got the huzz, bro? That's what Ben got his inspiration from. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. I know it wants to rip up higher. It's just, we got to be patient. It's rebalancing a little. It could create a new buying opportunity, by the way, chat. Rips down to this fair value gap, and it starts to form like a nice respect on these 1 minute fair value gaps. It could be a new buying opportunity. Killed the volume with that song. Yeah, I might have cooked it. Nice reaction there. Exactly what we want to be seen right now. Want to see it form a nice wick, right? 1 second. No, I'm not answering that. I know that's a scam. You know it's a scam when they have the exact same number as your phone number for the first 6 letters, and then it's different after that. You know it's a scam call. Okay, we're in that 5 minute fair value gap. We should react right nicely to it. Now, my only worry is getting stopped to break even for the sole purpose of look at previous price action. It rips, it rebalances, it rips, it rebalances, it rips. You know what I mean? But we're in it to win it. You know what I mean? We'll make it back regardless of what happens. It's a risk-free trade, so we're doing amazing. Let's see. Ben, answer me. What? You're down? Why are you down? I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. Diamond in the rough. And Sir Ben, it's me. So call me again then. I think what it could be doing is trading down to this volume imbalance here on that hourly chart with that volatile opening. And then turn back up higher. I'm still not worried on this, chat. Still not worried. Let's just make sure my stop is here. Just because. Ugh. Ugh. Like I said, it's probably going down to this gap here. Let's get rid of this gap, and let's just draw out this. I'm not worried, chat. Even if it gets to break even, it's still a W trade. And I didn't want to take partials, and I'm glad I didn't. 1 second. Boom. We're in that gap. We should reject off of it right now. Should reject off of this. A touch con-square encroachment. It should form a bullish candle. This next candle should be bullish. We should close about up here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And not the best close. Retouching the gap. Let's see. If you get stopped to break even, it's not a winning trade. Yeah, it is because my stop loss is up like 0.1 tick. So that means we'd win about $2. So it is a winning trade. You fuck. Guys, you see how quick we got out? Even if this goes to break even, you see how quickly we got out of that little rough that we were in? That just goes to show you that your mentality can make you think that you're doing so bad, but then one winning trade can bring you right back up. I'm still holding into this. I still think it's just a big manipulation, and it's going to push up. Going back to this original consolidation. I'm not going to close early. You took 50% off? Nice. Why didn't I get out higher at the top? I still think we're going to go up higher. I still think we're going up here. Accumulation, expansion, reaccumulation, expansion. Diamond in the rough. Yo, it was the diamond in the rough, bro. No way you get up ads about diamonds? No way. You're going to lose on the day? That's okay. That's fine. Jamar, everyone has losing days. Have you ever had a losing day? Or are you 100% win rate? I actually just punched my setup. You stopped out. Camelot. You got to factor in that order block right there. Why are you punching your setup? Can we re-entry? Once you get confirmation that this is this is probably going to push back up higher. With this reaction, I would say once we body up here, you could re-enter. But just want to wait to see how it respects to this gap here. Losing days are part of the process. Exactly. Play the song, it'll go back up instantly. Look how, bro, this is how emotional chat is. We were all dancing diamond in the rough. We pushed down, and now everyone's quiet, and then Mr. Winnings is back hating. And then if we go back up here, he's going to go quiet again, and then we're going to turn up. Like, that's called emotions. What you need to learn from watching my stream is look how I'm the exact same throughout the whole process. How I'm staying the same throughout the up and the down, because it's my model. It's not win, lose. I don't care if I win or lose. You not trust ICT's models? Yeah, I do. What? Who said I didn't? I trade ICT concepts, bro. Diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. Still consolidating at that gap on the hourly. Remember, this isn't the hour open. You might not care if you lose, but you have 1,000 people copy trading you. So that means 1,000 people should be up $19,000 in the past 40 days, Mr. Winnings. Still in the stream, eh? I wonder what you look like. No, not a good re-entry. Like I said, we need to body up here for you to re-enter. And down, what, 10K in the last 2 weeks? Nope, not at all, actually. So, actually, that's 19K per account, Mr. Winnings. So, if you do 19,000 times 20, that's 380,000 if you want to add all 20 accounts. Mr. Winnings is fun at parties. I wonder what he looks like. Yo, Chai, I actually wonder what these weirdos look like. Your logic doesn't make sense. You're tied to your past winnings. No, I'm managing risk to my past winnings. Let's see. Let's see what you if you have a channel. Nope, doesn't post anything, doesn't post online. Let's see if this is your first time in my stream channel activity, or it is. Welcome. Thank you for the subscription. Diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. Haters are back. I know. And then it's going to go up. And then haters are going to go away again. Watch. I'm basically down 360. It's not bad. $360 is not a lot of money to be down. Coming in the rough. We just want to see price action. Like I said, a pretty valid re-entry is if price action bodies, not trades, bodies above this high. That's a shift in structure. This chat today's been like TikTok chat. It's just the same 4 people that wait in the whole timeout. Okay, if I put them in a 30-minute timeout, and that 30-minute timeout is going to end soon. If they are still in here, bro, there's actually no shot. there's actually no shot if they're still in here. I'm down 400 on a Forex account, 100K. That's really good. $400 is not a lot to be down. Man, I need this. My mom's kind of homeless. Up. Literally. Where's Remy, bro? We need Remy. That's why. He's in our TikTok chat. We need Remy, bro. Yo, Ben, how many people in this chat you know what they look like? No one, except for Sweet Potato, because that's it. I don't know anyone in this chat or what they look like. I really want to know what the haters look like. I bet you if I pulled them up, they're fat. No, it's just like we're trading back to this re-mitigation. Remember what I talked about with mitigation blocks, chat? When price action isn't in a very high, low resistance liquidity run, price action will go like this. Look. Diamond in the rough. But if it's really low probability, it's just going to rip lower. I don't think I'll take another trade if we get stopped at break even here. I think I'll wait for PM session. Just make sure my stop is break even here. Diamond in the rough. Bro, Ben used to be overweight. You know you can change how you look and be proud of yourself. Exactly. Wait, what are you saying? Bitcoin's down 8%? No way. Stop filled? Yeah. It's called a break even, Mr. Winnings.
Stop filled.
Break even. Which is okay. It's a W in the shot. As always. Stay positive, fellas. Easily make what... Guys, we can easily make what we lost at the beginning of today back. We're still going to wait, see what happens here. I'm not gonna take shorts. I still think we're bullish. I just think it's really low probability. Ben, am I tripping, or did it not trade into midnight open? No, it did. Midnight open's right here. What are you talking about? Midnight open got touched once, 2 times. W's for 2 hours to break even. Mr. Winnings, do you know what a loss is? Do you know that traders take losses and risk management is what matter? Let's see if you come back in a 10-minute timeout. We'll give you 10 minutes. See if you come back in 10 minutes. You can wait another 10 minutes. Still W trade? Exactly. Guys, that goes to show you that emotions is the killer of your trades, of your success. Because all you need to do is just make back one winning trade, and you make that back plus more. We're still chilling. We still have 2 trades of capital left. Not in our accounts, but in our daily loss limit. I still think it's going to turn up. Thanks, man. I made $900 on the trade. Nice. You better smoke him for 24 hours. No, we'll do 10 minutes. If he comes back, we'll do him for 24 hours. Bro, it's cast clipped waited the 30-minute timeout. Nah. Oh my gosh, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of time. Bro. Holy loser. Another 30-minute. Wait another 30-minute. He's on 2 accounts? Oh, that's Mr. Winnings? No way, bro. Mr. Winnings is on 2 accounts. Bro, what the fuck? I'm still looking for a re-entry here, chat. I'm not chasing short. I'm still bullish. Look at the daily chart. That's dedication. Yo, no, I respect it, bro. That's dedication. 2 accounts. Bro hating on 2 accounts for 7 days straight. Oh my gosh. Yo. If you put that time and dedication into learning how to trade, you'd be profitable right now? Yeah, probably. So it looks like I'm actually probably going to get a re-entry here, chat. Like I said, the re-entry is valid when it breaks the high. I know it's crazy, and we don't usually take re-entries like this often, but it's still valid, chat. It's still valid. I'm going to re-enter. Another 500. This will be actually 6 contracts. We're just waiting for it to break the high. It still has not broken structure. It is in that inversion fair value gap. So we have to be patient there. Let's see if he makes a new account and joins. He probably blew 15 accounts, and this is revenge, probably. No, I know, Austin. I know. There's no changes to deliver yet. I'm just getting ready. I'm just getting ready with the fill, so I don't need to miss my fill by a little bit while I'm taking time to calculate my stop. Here he comes. Yeah, chat. Give it 5 minutes. He's making a new account. Just passed my phase 1 alpha. Nice, brother. Frog's cat. Is this him? Is this him? Frog's cast. Is this him? Go to channel activity. It is. Let me see. Go to channel. Oh my gosh. No way. This guy made a new account. Is it actually him? How long has he been subscribing for? Potentially getting a fill here. Yeah, he's a new. Thank you for the subscription, by the way. I appreciate you, brother. This guy's just wasting his time. It's okay. This guy's actually making more accounts. That's actually insane. We're going to get into a long here.
Order filled.
Again, part of our risk management. Everything is Gucci. All right. 3.9 for RR. So we're down 1,000. If we win this, that's 2,000. So that means we'd be up $20,000 on the day if this trade wins. I know, right? But we're managing risks, so it doesn't matter how many trades we take. We're managing risks. Yo, Casper, I'm going to time you out just because you're spamming. Yeah, thank you, Camelot. We have a rule of no spamming in chat. I will read your message if you just comment normally. Once we break above this high, I'm probably going to drag stop loss lethargically. It should be like I'm going to drag it here. Right here. Yeah, I'm going to drag it now. Once we break above that high, I'm going to drag a stop loss below that order block. So risk management is already half off. $250 on the risk. Okay. I know we're in a 5-minute fair value gap. That's why I manage risk. So risk is already managed here. Already. Should react off of this and then push up higher. With the hourly candle trade all the way lower to that gap, and now it could potentially trade up higher. It's a very sloppy day, but we're still doing really well with our risk management. We still have to just trust the process. Chat, I think he's making a new account. It's been too quiet in here. How do you join my Discord? Link in my bio. It's completely free. Why did I partial my previous trade? Because I didn't hit my partial point. It's part of the process. It's part of my model. It's part of my model, chat. Nice shirt. Thank you. There is no hourly gap. Why is it not on NQ? That'd be annoying. Ah, there isn't. But that's just an extra confirmation. That's not my confluence. Like, look what it does here. Trades back into that 15-minute fair value gap. See? It's still bullish. Ooh, look at that hourly candle starting to push up very nicely. I would want to see an expansion in the next 30 seconds. To the upside, of course. No Q4 hat. I know. Am I in a trade? Yes. But risk is already cut in half. It was already a cut risk trade, and now we dragged in half. So we're doing really good. Feli, thank you for the subscription. We're still following our risk management. I know it seems like it's crazy, but we're still following our risk, and that's what's important right now, chat, is following risk management. Following risk management. We dragged our stop loss, so we're doing perfectly fine. We haven't even traded into that 5-minute gap yet. Actually, we barely did, but I still think it's going to rip up. We're in a nice little 1-minute fair value gap there. Let's get rid of this little box here. But risk management has been dragged, so the loss, even if it's a loss, we're still one trade away from making everything back plus more. That's what you have to learn, and that's what you have to study right now. Is if you're actually trying to learn from me, study how I'm managing my emotions and managing my risk to make sure that I'm literally just one trade away from making everything back plus more. Too late to enter? No, it's right on my fill. So look how it pushes down into that order block here. Beautifully. Goes to the upper quadrant, but doesn't touch mean threshold, and then pushes up higher. An expansion here would confirm this as a valid stop loss. An expansion up here would confirm this as a valid stop loss. Like if it bodies above that high with a fair value gap, that's a stop loss. If it just bodies above the high without a fair value gap, then a stop loss is going below the order block. Okay, it took the high now. Let's see what happens. If it closes down here, I might close the trade. Let's see. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not a bad body reaction. Not a bad body reaction, but not a good one. It's just very neutral. I'm going to drag my stop loss below the order block now. Do consequent correction of the fair value gap just in case it wants to wick if it's a low probability. I think a lot of people are putting in shorts right now in this fair value gap, and I think it might like trade like back to this like this wick here and then turn up. But I think there's a lot of short positions in right now. You're long 10 minis. It's a lot of contracts, bro. Am I using ICT? Yes. So anticipate an expansion here. I want to anticipate an expansion here, chat. You only put 2 contracts? Nice. I've been mainly exiting, but want to learn how to set a stop loss. You should definitely learn how to use a stop loss. Beautiful, beautiful body on that. If this candle bodies up here, we're going to be dragging our stop loss to there, which is basically a break-even trade. Have you made him a lot of money? I make around $120,000 a month from trading. Hello?
Hello. I received your resume. Please contact me via...
I received your resume. Yeah, like that scam's gonna work. I haven't handed in a resume since fucking 2020, the beginning of 2024. I found that minis help with my psychology. Oh, okay. Well, listen, as long as it's part of your model and it helps you, then do it. Don't listen to me saying don't do it, because if it's part of your model, then it's good. Knew you're unprofitable handing out resumes. That's funny. Yo, by the way, I got like an email the other day saying you're a top applicant at a Starbucks barista. I meant micros. Yeah, micros help with psychology. I was about to say, like, I've never heard someone say minis help with psychology, but we're gonna drag our stop here. This is like $150 risk trade now. I still think this is a fake, and it's going to just trigger people in short. If it's not, our risk is basically off here, so we're doing okay. We're doing A-okay. God bless you, Ben. You keep showing up and showing out. Thank you, brother. It's all part of a system. You guys are going to realize that this is how it's going to flow. I'm going to get 1,800 viewers a stream. I'm going to get 1,000. I'm going to win. I'm going to lose. But as long as I'm going up, that's what matters. And that's with streaming, that's with life, that's with trading in general. That's how I've gotten all my payouts, is by not tilting when I lose. Trading goal for next year, probably make, like in prop firms, make about $500,000 to $700,000 in payouts. In money, I just want to make over $1 million next year. I wonder if the people who know so much about being unprofitable are profitable. What does that mean? Oh. My lawyer responded to me. Guys, you want to see what my lawyer looks like? It's too blurry. Let's go, Naruto. I'm glad I can help you. It's not a Jewish lawyer, guys. It is not a Jewish lawyer. I think he's German. Beautiful. Grab your stop, drag it, and it's back again. We're back again. Oh, it was a killer session today, bro, but we got it. We got it. We're doing it. It was definitely a difficult session. I'll give it to you. It was definitely difficult. What the fuck did I just say? I said it was definitely a difficult session. Last line of defense is right here. Yep. And then after that, it's just print. It's just printing. You guys just don't trust the process, do you? Guys, just gotta trust the process, bro. Trust the process. Diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. I think we go break even here, Chad. There's a low there that we can go to. I don't like that reaction. This is the last line of defense. Once it breaks that, we're all printing. I think I'm going to go with break even here. All right. Another break even trade. That guy 10 minis in is up 10K. Yo, literally. It should react off of this. This is a mitigation block. This is a fair value gap. That's why I dragged to break even. Let's just make sure it's like one tick below just because of that low. But it should push up from here. I want to add more positions, to be honest. I might add more. Open up just an extra $200 of risk because we're at break even. I'm going to add more positions here.
Order filled.
All right. I added more positions, chat. I'm going to be confident on this with proper risk management. It's only an extra $100 of risk, which is still basically break even. Wait. Stop loss. So now if we win, how much? We're going to make a lot more if we win. Or in this, I'm ignoring this fair value gap. Right now it's trading off of mitigation blocks. So I'm paying attention to the mitigation block and it looks like it's respecting it fairly well. I'm only opening up an extra $100 of risk instead of break even just to add more positions onto this trade. I didn't sign the lease. It was the offer to lease, Bijels. Yeah, I hope profitability isn't a climbing factor of you make 5K, then 10K, then this, that. It's consistency. The second you're consistent, all you need to do is just leverage more, scale more, and then you can make more money. Camelot, this guy's impersonating you. Came won a lot. He's impersonating you, bro. Thanks, bro. Just made $800. Let's go. All right, we got two. Look, a loss here, a break even here, and then 2 double down longs in here. If this wins, we make so much money. Beautiful reaction to the upside, just like we want to anticipate. We want to see it rip above this fair value gap, though. The second that happens, boy, oh boy, are we cooking. Because then I can drag my stop loss to here and profit, and we're good. But this is the last line of defense, just like, what's his name? Austin, you still in here? Play diamond in the rough. Chad, did we play diamond in the rough?
What's good, Makai?
Do we play diamond in the rough right now? Oh, I feel like once he starts talking, it's going to rip.
Diamond in a row.
Yep, there it is.
Diamond in a row.
Push.
I think I
Yep.
am dancing with the stars.
Yep.
I think I'm on cloud 9.
It's not working.
I am so high right now.
It's not working.
I think I'm on dark
It's working.
status. I think I am in the outer space.
It's working.
You can't stop me right now. I am hot like a frying pan.
Okay,
I
this shit ain't
think
working.
I'm too
So, what are we doing? What are we doing here, chat? Use this as your donation sound. I don't like this last line of defense, though. I don't like how it's reacting to this fair value gap like this. I want to see it, and it's respecting it fairly well. It's not disrespecting consequent encroachment. I want to see it wick above it at least to give me a little bit of confidence. Smack 6K on a quick gamble. Oh no. My stomach's gurgling, bro. I'm hungry. Push up. Look at that hourly candle. How are you going to short with an hourly candle like that? I just can't. Boom, and we broke consequent encroachment. Woo! Oh, that's a little bit more confirmation. We broke consequent encroachment, the last line of defense. This is like the last tower in Clash Royale. You know what I mean? Like, once we break this fair value gap, then we're cooking. Then we are cooking. Diamond in the rough. Very, very high resistance liquidity run, that's for sure. And I do think we're about to cook in for a crazy displacement. Look at this 15-minute chart. It looks super bullish. This looks super bullish. We're going to those highs, bro. And we're holding for it. You don't see the haters anymore? They disappear. They only come here when we lose so they can boost their little ego and smell like Cheeto dust. Where am I going to partial? I'm going to partial here. Just a little bit. So I'm just taking the 2 contracts that I added in originally out, and then the rest is going to ride for my original partials and TP. Come on. Give us a displacement. We broke the last line of defense. Now we rip up higher. Come on. Thank you, Ben, for ignoring my texts. I don't see any of your messages. They're not showing up. Price will not go much higher on this session. That's all I see. Dude is consistent as fuck. The tilt is real. Thank you, brother. No, a lot of people tend to tilt when they lose, but I've been through that season. I've been through the season of getting upset over losses. I know that models show up. Made some back from the loss today. Nice, Thompson. I'd be very surprised if it rips lower from here. It just broke the last line of defense, and now it's pushing lower. I'd be very surprised. This should be the last leg, like a little bit of manipulation, but we're basically at break even. Now that we did that, actually, I am going to drag up a little bit higher to break even, just for risk management purposes. I can't show in the Discord. It says you already have access to this free product. Visit your membership to access. Yeah, so that means you've already joined it. You probably joined it. You're probably already in the Discord. So just go to your WAP profile and join it through there. Oh, I think this is manipulation. A quick little manipulation to that little 5-minute fair value gap, and it turns up. Oh, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. This is a killer. My camera died. 1 second. That's 2 battery packs in 1 a.m. stream, bro. You guys are in for a treat. You guys are in for a treat today, bro. And we're going to finish up on top. Diamond in the rough. 1 second, chat. Just making sure everything's good. One second, chat. Beautiful reaction. Lovely. We're about to hit our partial. Can we get a W in chat? Who has stayed with me throughout the whole time? Who has stayed with me throughout this? Taking 2 contracts off.
Order filled.
Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. W's in the shot. W's in the chat. Where the haters at now, bro? Where are the haters at now, bro? Yes, sir. Been here all morning. I told you it's valid. Yes, sir. Bro, listen. Risk management is all that matters. And today's a prime example of that. I'm going to make a YouTube video on today. Haters in the rough. Haters in the rough. I know a lot of people impersonate me. You just got to ignore it. You just got to ignore it. One second. One second, chat. Lovely, lovely, say that you love me. Move me, move me. Bro, I told you motherfuckers. Patience. Told you guys. Anyone know about lock that? Can you help me? I'm trying to set up my corporation, and it says in the contract, name of corporations owned and or controlled by you. I don't have any current ones, right? Or is this the corporation? Name of corporations owned or controlled by you. Is that the one that I'm currently setting up? Been here the whole time. Let's go, Danny. I said after the first week of December, Pillar. Are you sure it's previous? Do you have will and slash or powers of attorney? Do I have wills and or powers of attorney? Does it like a will? No, I don't. Advise opposing or related parties' names. NA. How did you hear? Blah, blah, blah. What day is it today? December 1st. We're ripping, chat. You could re-enter right now as well if you wanted to. I'm just not doing that. Okay. There should be a guide on how to fill that out. There isn't. He didn't send me that. Please find the attached form to make it. Please review our accuracy and date, blah, blah, blah. Once received, we'll proceed with the legal services, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. We're ripping. I told you guys, bro. We lost 500 viewers in the process because they don't trust the process, bro. Don't I have a stop loss? Yes, it's at break even. See? I'll put it to this high just to show you. I'll put it here now that we broke the high. Lovely, love me, say that you love me, move me, move me. 500 haters lost, facts. They're going to be so mad when I post on social media. WWW. I know. All those people, half of the viewers that left have now left on a loss because they don't trust. They don't trust the process. But you guys trust the process. You learned throughout the way, and you made money. So give yourself a pat on the back through the patience and consistency that you had today. Give yourself a pat on the back. I'm asking ChatGPT. I'm setting up my business. I signed it right. Beautiful push-up. So right now our next partial is at this high, which is that 2-day open. Then it's that final high up there. Okay, I'm going to submit the contract, guys. Submitted the contract. Short Video Pro, thank you for the subscription. I'll be on TikTok in the PM session. Been here all morning, ain't trusting, but still stressed. Hey, brother, it's all good, brother. Listen, we made it all back. Love me. W on the day, facts. Feels like playing chess all I am. Yeah, well, that's what trading is playing chess. Oh, I have another document I have to sign. Oh, no, I don't. Thank you guys for the subscriptions. I appreciate it. And guys, don't miss out on the Apex accounts. There's a huge discount. It's Cyber Monday discount. It's ending tonight or tomorrow. 80% off, $10 activation fees with Apex. It's crazy. Just use code Ben at checkout. It also gets rid of the consistency rule. And Tradeify as well. You can use Tradeify. They have 40% off daily payouts, instant funding. It's the best firm. It's the best firm. To me, kiss me, say that you kiss me. 1 second, chat. So I'm paying attention to this fair value gap right here, okay? My stop loss is staying at that low. I'm not going to be moving my stop loss until we rip up higher again. I think it's going to be in like a high resistance liquidity run all the way up to take profit. Thanks, man. Just passed my evaluation. I learned a lot of patience and risk management with you. Let's go. And look, there's not a single hater in here anymore. Those guys are losers. Should I get out? It's 1 to 2 of last pullback. If it's your model and you want to get out, get out. For me, I don't need to get out. I still think it's going to turn up higher. Who are my accounts with? Apex. You think it's a re-entry here? I could potentially. I called the re-entry already. I said the re-entry was right here. Apex $10 activation fee is for every type of account? No, just the 100Ks. Every other account is only a $40 activation fee, but it's also 80% off. 300Ks are only $79. If I don't want to trade the rest of the December, is Apex going to delete the account? If you have a PA account, they won't. But make sure you open up like one trade. If you have an evaluation, you're gonna run out of time. Baby Pluto, I know. It's so entertaining. That's why I do it. Scared the shit out of me. Yo, thanks for teaching us patience, Ben. PD reminder, these are CRCs, not USD. Yeah, I know that. I would have freaked out if it was the color red, but it's not. Thank you, brother, for the donation. I appreciate you, brother. That scared the shit out of me. I wasn't looking on stream. Thank you, brother. Still think it's going to rip up higher, chat. Still think it's very bullish. Look at the hourly candle, right? We still got a long ways to go. I still think we're going to target that high. So be patient, trust the process, and we will win. Look at that 5-minute chart. It's all green candles. Been streaming for 2 hours and 33 minutes, bro. 2 hours and 33 minutes. Hey, Ben, can you make a video explaining how to do taxes? I have an accountant. All you need to do is just go find an accountant. Walk into an accounting firm, schedule a meeting, and say, hey, I need help. Paul Ronnie, thank you for the subscription. Great recovery, no cap. Thank you, brother. We had a tough time this morning, but with proper risk management, we finished out on top. Love me, say that you love me, move me. Don't hurt you to me, kiss me. I'm gonna move my stop here. It's the first presented inversion fair value gap. So make us a little bit more money no matter what happens. Oh, sweet potato. I totally forgot. I'm sorry. I had a very stressful weekend. I'm very busy, so I'll still hit you up. Don't worry. I'll hit you up later today. Do I secretly vape? I don't vape. My cam stops working because my camera battery dies. You're in profit for the day? Nope. Almost. If I close now, then yes. I think it's just rebalancing. Don't be scared. Don't be worried. Trust the process. Even if it loses, we will still make most of our loss back. There's a 5-minute fair value gap it can trade to. Just stay on the 5-minute chart. Remember, it could remitigate. See you later, bro. Just past the eval, heading off to work. Let's go, sweet potato. See you soon, brother. W's, bro. Such a W day, bro. Even though it was so hard, we had a hard day. Not once did we flip our bias. We longed, and now we win. We did not go against our model. We didn't chase. We didn't do anything. Didn't enter this trade with you because I was in the other trade with you that hit break even, but took out partials at the top. No FOMO and done for the day. Thank you, Ben. Let's go. Let's go, brother. I'm glad you're following your risk management, brother. Charlotte, what's up? Beautiful. W's in the chat. Much love, gang. Yes, sir. I'm going to create a song with AI named Haters in the Road. Do I ever do minis? No. Love me, say that you love me, kiss me. Ah, what just happened? 1 second, chat. I still think we're going to rip up higher here. It'd be a valid re-entry as well. James Fields, thank you for the subscription. Yo, whoever's watching this video is not subscribed, make sure to subscribe right now. Let's get out of that number. I need one more subscriber. There we go. Thank you. 6, 7. Stay until PM? No. Well, maybe. It takes forever. I still think we're going to rip up higher. Could probably go to that 5-minute, but just the process. You'll be on the boot camp. All right, Kiem Lot. Thanks for being here, brother. See you in the next one. Yeah, Justin, I'm paying $400,000 in payouts in taxes this year. You heard that right. You heard that right. Why do some people talk shit on ICG traders? Because they're probably just insecure or too lazy to study the concepts for themselves. Does Apex have live trailing drawdown? How do payouts work? Yes, they have drawdown. You just need to hit a consistency roll in minimum winning days. It's not a payout. It's not a firm to get your first payout. It's a firm to get big payouts on. Because they have no payout cap. Ended with a bang this year. Let's go, Uncommon. Or Ben ended with a bang, hopefully. I still think we're bullish. One thing I am noticing is that we've traded into this 15-minute fair value gap. But in terms of the hourly chart, trades into the inversion. But I do think we're going to attack Asian highs, and I think that's a fake out. I think it's just going to that 5-minute, then turning up. Thank you for the subscription, brother. Appreciate you. PMI came out negative. So let me see. Let me see. So it came out 48.7, which was September 2nd's news release. So let's go to September 2nd. September 2nd was here, and then after that we completely ripped up higher. And then previously that was August 1st. It's bearish as well. So it tends to be bearish when it's positive results. And this was a negative result, so we'll see what happens. Thank you for the subscriptions. Trade smarter. I'm calling it horrible 15-minute. The 15-minute isn't that bad. It's actually pretty strong right now. It's 2 mitigation blocks and then expansion. There is a 15-minute fair value gap there, though. It could retrace into that and turn up, but I think that's going to be a breakaway gap. I think we're going to rip up higher from here. Just when you're buying a monitor, make sure it's anything above 144 hertz. So either 240 hertz, 360, or 144. Anything under that amount of hertz, HTZ, is not good, regardless of the price or the brand. Lovely. Lovely reaction, just like what we wanted to see, chat. We're still resting in a nice profit right now. Great trade, Ben. Got my first 1,500 a day on the eval. We'll be back tomorrow AM. Let's go, Jaden. Oh, this was a war today, bro. It was actually a war today, bro. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? For all the haters, for all the doubters, for all everything, guess what? We made our loss back. We made everything we lost back. We made everything we lost back. Oh, you're shit. You're taking this many losses. We're break even on the day. Fuck yourself. Haters are going to hate, and we're still going to eat, regardless of the season. We made our losses back, chat. Crazy rejection. Trust bias, guys. It's a high resistance liquidity run. Ignore it. Just you'll be fine. Look at the daily chart, guys. We're not going to reverse when this is the... Look at the daily chart. Look. Does that look like we're going to go back down to previous day low or the current low of the day? Or does that look like we're going to rip up higher? We just need to make sure that we stay in the trade. Actually, I'm going to risk like $50 on the day just because I want to factor in that 1 minute. Oh, we won the war, chat. Coburg, Ontario. Let me guess. We've got your job application. Hello? Hello?
Hi, good morning. Can I speak to Ben?
This is Ben.
Hello, sir. This is Adrian, and I'm calling you from Consumer Credit Counseling. How are you doing today?
Consumer Credit Counseling.
We are here to know if you are struggling with any sort of unsecured debts like credit cards, line of credits. If you are struggling with them, we are here to help you out.
I'm actually doing very well, and I don't struggle with any debt. Maybe after this current price action at NQ, I might be struggling with debt, but I'm pretty good right now. Thank you. Fucking. Why do I get a call about debt control? Motherfuckers call me and say, if you're... What is happening? I just... Bro, how'd they know I was in debt? This is Jonathan with the most Indian accent. Hello, this is Jonathan Bartholomew. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here. This is such a beautiful trade. Thank you, Danny. And we added more positions. Like, don't forget, we doubled down on this trade, too. Hey, guys. Hey, haters. Hey, haters. We're in profit on the day. We're in profit on the day. We're in profit on the day. And you don't trust me. Risk management, bro. Where are the haters at now, bro? Where are the haters at now? Haters are allergic to understanding what risk management is. Just because you take multiple losses does not mean anything. We didn't change our bias. We stuck to our model. We re-entered when we were supposed to. We doubled down when we were confident, and we won the trade, made all our losses back, and profited on the day. Bow, 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 bow. Look at this. We're resting $1,000 on P&L right now. $1,000, bro. Let's put out all our executions here. Loss. Loss. Break even. Win. Look at that. Never back down, never what? One second. We're just putting it clear for your first nice screenshot. We're about to go to my next partial. We don't know how much we're making yet. But, well, so far we already have no matter what. 1,100. $100 in profit on each account on the day, no matter what. Made our losses back. Look at the fucking haters. The haters have nothing to say anymore. No, I'm not taking a partial yet. I'm trusting the process, guys. My stop loss is at a very strategic point. You should get to know the guy called Flip. You guys trade the exact same. Both have strong beliefs in God. Flip? What platform is he on? Like YouTube or? Mitigation block. F1 FL1P. I've seen this guy before. I've seen this guy before. I follow him. We follow each other, bro. What are you talking about? Trust the process, guys. That's all it is. Trust the process. I want to go eat lunch. I don't like that reaction, but it still should probably rip up higher. So once it goes here, chat, oh my gosh, you know how much money we make? If it goes up here, we're making about $700 on each account on profit. So that would be beautiful. Yes, just walk away. So are you break even on the day? I'm in profit on the day by $100, and if we hit that green line, I'll be in profit by $700. Ugh. December price action like this all month? Sometimes. Like, I've traded 6 Decembers. 2 out of the 6 have been like this. They're usually slow like this. Yes, it's going to be slow like this. It's not going to be this shitty, but it's going to be slow. Am I streaming Asian? Maybe. We'll see. See how the markets are. I only stream Asian if it's like high probability markets. But guys, don't miss out on the Apex discount. It's ending very soon. It's a beautiful discount. Spanish, I already read that. We're being patient right now. I do think we're going to turn up to that high, though. We just got to be patient. Wait for the right opportunity, chat. Wait for the right time and opportunity, and we should be good. We should be good. I still think it's going to rip up higher. It's just a high resistance liquidity run, chat. Like, we have a little bit of a 5-minute fair value gap there. We can trade to, which it looks like it's going to. Just trust the process, guys. If you're in this trade type 1, if you took this trade type 1, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. W's in the chat. Show me your take profit. Take profit, main partial. That's a runner. That's my main take profit. Look at the daily chart, okay? Look. Look. We're so close to inverting. Trust the process. If it stops us, we get stopped out in profit. If it goes up here, we make a lot of money. Not a lot, but like we make money. $700. If it goes up here, we can make $1,000 on the day. So just trust the process, guys. Don't fall victim to closing too early. Oh, if we get stopped here, we're closing out the day with a $100 profit. There's a war, but we'll be back on PM session. There's a war today. All right. Let's just put it a tick. I have a feeling it's going to reverse from that point. I have a weird feeling it's going to reverse from there. I'm not dragging my stop loss. I don't care if that's happening. I'm closing out the day in profit. Reverse from here. Watch. Imagine.
Stop filled.
W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. If I put my stop here, I'd probably win. But I'm not going to fight for it. I'm not going to fight for it. All right. Total $100 time. We're up $100 on the day. Probably ripping back up higher. I'm not touching it. I'm getting off of the AM stream. Even if it rips up, that's fine. I'm not touching it. I'll be back on the PM stream. Other than that, guys, finish in prayer, and I'll see you guys in about an hour on PM stream on TikTok. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. God bless. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another amazing day and opportunity. Lord, please be with us throughout this day to make sure that we stay composed and we keep control of our emotions, Lord. Please be with us to help get back on track with you, Lord. And if with anything that we're going through, please give us the clarity that we need to make the right decisions and the strength to make that decision, Lord. In Jesus Christ's holy amazing name we pray. Amen. All right, chat. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless you all.